हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय अनदर वीडियो ऑफ स्नोफ्लेक। आज के वीडियो हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं फाइल फॉर्मेट के बारे में। क्या होती है स्नोफ्लेक की फाइल फॉर्मेट, हाउ वी क्रिएट इट, कैसे एडिट करते हैं और उसे इफेक्टिवली कैसे यूज़ करते हैं। अगर हाँ दोस्तों, आप मेरे चैनल में अगर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो पसंद आए तो वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर जरूर करें। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। पहले समझते हैं प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट क्या था। प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट ये है कि एवरी टाइम व्हेन यू आर रनिंग द कॉपी कमांड, आप स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हैं कॉपी कमांड। सो एवरी टाइम व्हेन यू आर रनिंग ए कॉपी कमांड यू हैव टू specify here what is the format name. So this is actually the file format uses. You see this copy command. Here you have to specify what is the format, like this is a CSV file, what is the delimiter, what is the skip header. So different properties of the file format you have to apply here or you have to write it here. तो आप हर एक कॉपी में देयर कैन बी मल्टीपल फाइल फॉर्मेट का जो भी ऑप्शंस होते हैं, तो वी हैव यूज्ड ओनली 2 or 3 ऑप्शंस। देयर कैन बी मल्टीपल फाइल फॉर्मेट का ऑप्शंस। तो हर बार लिखने से अच्छा है कि यू क्रिएट ए फॉर्मेट। द बेस्ट वे इज टू क्रिएट द फाइल फॉर्मेट ऑब्जेक्ट। अब फाइल फॉर्मेट एक ऑब्जेक्ट बना दे, उसमें जितनी भी प्रॉपर्टीज़ है या जितनी भी डिफ़ॉल्ट प्रॉपर्टीज़ है वो सब चीज़ को सेट कर दे। और फिर आप डेवलपर को या जो भी आपके टीम में काम कर रहे हैं उनको आप बोल सकते हो कि यूज़ दिस फाइल फॉर्मेट व्हेन यू आर यूजिंग ए स्पेसिफिक काइंड ऑफ कॉपी कमांड। में डिफरेंट फाइल फॉर्मेट के लिए आप डिफरेंट फाइल फॉर्मेट ऑब्जेक्ट बना दो, ताकि लोग गलती नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि ये मैनुअल आपको लिखना पड़ता है फाइल फॉर्मेट नॉर्मल तरीके से। तो लोग जो डेवलपर हैं या जो नए हैं स्नोफ्लेक में, वो गलती नहीं करेंगे जब वो कॉपी कमांड चलाएंगे। तो फाइल फॉर्मेट एक ऑब्जेक्ट है जो इस पर्टिकुलर मैनुअल चीज़ को हटाता है, ऑटोमेट करता है। एक यहाँ पे एक सेफ्टी फीचर लाता है सो दैट गलत तरीके से कॉपी नहीं चले आपके जॉब में, आपके पूरे एप्लीकेशन में। अब इस फाइल फॉर्मेट को हम लोग क्रिएट कैसे करते हैं, तो उसके लिए मैं एक अलग से स्कीमा बना रहा हूँ। जो स्कीमा में सिर्फ फाइल फॉर्मेट रहेगी सो दैट इट विल मोर सेग्रीगेट करके सारे चीज़ एक जगह पे दिखेंगे। तो जैसे मैंने माई डाटाबेस माई क्लास डीबी बनाया था, तो मैंने माई क्लास डीबी में एक स्कीमा बनाया है एंड यू कैन सी द स्कीमा नेम हियर, फाइल फॉर्मेट। So create or replace schema my db my class db and file format. So I'll run this one. So you will see my one schema has been created, file format. Okay, so nothing is inside this schema, so I'll create a file format object inside this schema. So for that I have to run the command create or replace file format. This is the keyword file space format, and you have to specify the full qualified name till your schema, because we have not mentioned or we have not set the default what you call database of this particular worksheet. So you have to write the fully qualified name. My class db file format is the schema name, and I'm just giving the name for the file format like aws underscore file underscore format. So by this name the object will be created, and that object will be of the type file format. So I'll run this command. So this is successfully created. You can go to file format. You'll have to refresh this. You'll see this. There's a section called file format. An AWS file format has been created. You can see the detail CSV account admin. I'll come to this why this is CSV here and when it is created. So definition invalid object type file format. So definition is not showing, but you can see all this detail here. Now when you go and see the description of this or different properties, like when we have done the copy command, we have added the CSV type, comma separated and skip header as the properties. So there are multiple properties in a file format object. When you run the describe of the file format, you can see lots of property, like what is the type of the file, what is the delimiter, what is the field delimiter, what is the file extension, what is the skip header status, what is the parse header, what is the date format, time format. So these all properties generally in a well-fashioned project or application, these are set for a particular application, so that whenever the data is getting loaded, external data is getting loaded into the Snowflake, so these things automatically apply there. And it's a kind of check also, like you are forcefully telling that this kind of date format should be there, this kind of header should be skipped, or this kind of file type should come to your Snowflake database, it should come to your Snowflake table. So these all properties are there. There are many properties. You can go through the Snowflake documentation to understand the meaning of these properties. What is the default value? So default value, you can see it right now. You can see like the type of this file format by default is CSV. This is for the new line, and this is field limiter is comma, and you see skip header is 0. That means now it has not mentioned the script header. So what we'll do now, we'll just copy it. Now, first we'll see that in this table, we don't have any data here. So what we'll do, we'll go and copy the data into this table. This table, you can see it here in the earlier video, we have seen this. So EMP data, we have 4 columns and we have all columns in the data. So when you will run this file format, okay, so we have what changes you have to do in the copy command. इसमें कुछ नहीं करना है आपको. Copy command ये रहेगी. You have to write your file underscore format equal to, you have to specify this. Now see this one, format underscore name. So generally people get some kind of error, token error. You get it when you run this command by using the file format. So try to use this inside this bracket, format underscore name. So this will not give you any error. So this was my experience. I have seen this, and I went to the Snowflake official documentation and their queries and the error section. So I found that people are using this particular keyword whenever they are getting that error. So that error is generally related to tokenizer or some kind of error. So use this one. So when I will run this, you'll see that 5 rows has been loaded. We'll see that why 5 rows, because in my data there are only 4 rows. So we'll go and select the data. Now you see the first row is the name, address, month. Now you remember, like when we were describing the file format, when you, again I'll describe it, when you're describing this file format, here you will see that skip header is 0. So we have to specify that skip header has some value, one value. So for that we have to modify our file format. So we will using alter command, alter file format. File format is the keyword and this is the file format name. You have to set skip header equal to 1. So I'll run this command so successfully, and when we'll again describe this file format, so we'll see that हम लोग देखेंगे कि skip header has become 1. Now what, and default value is 0. So what we'll do, we'll again load the data. So in this case, first we'll truncate the data, truncated. Now we'll load it again. Now see, only 4 rows are being loaded because now we are skipping the header in the file format. Now, for example, you don't have any permission to do the alter thing, but you want to skip the header. So in that case, what you will do? First, we'll alter it to the default value. We'll put it 0. We'll reconfirm by running the describe command, and you will see skip header has been went to the default 0. Now you don't have permission to run this alter command. Maybe in your project the developer don't have a permission to run this alter command, so that admin can do. Maybe that may be the case. So in that case, what you have to do, in the same copy command, वहाँ पे आप space देके you can write here skip underscore header equal to 1, and then run this. First we'll truncate this data. Okay, now we'll run this. Now you see the first only 4 records are added, 4 records have been loaded. That means the skip header has worked here. It is skipping the first row. Now we have seen that how to create a file format, how to alter the file format. If file format alter permission is not been given to you, you can specify this keyword here. अब इससे हमें क्या समझ में आता है कि फाइल फॉर्मेट के अलावा अगर आप यहाँ पे कुछ भी प्रॉपर्टीज लिखते हो, सो प्रायोरिटी विल बी गिवन टू व्हाट यू हैव रिटन इनसाइड योर कॉपी कमांड मैनुअली. Then only this file format properties will come into the picture. In the file format, we have a default value of skip header as 0, but we have specified here that skip header should be 1. So this was given the priority. तो ये आपको समझ में आ गया. आप कुछ भी properties यहाँ set करेंगे, that will be on the priority list, and then the second priority list will the file format things. तो होपफुली यहाँ तक क्लियर हो गया कि व्हाट इज फाइल फॉर्मेट बनाते क्यों है. अब स्टेज की भी हम लोग प्रॉपर्टी देखें तो व्हेन वी क्रिएट ए स्टेज, तो उसके बाद भी बहुत सारे प्रॉपर्टीज होते हैं स्टेज में, विच इज़ वेरी कॉमन टू फाइल फॉर्मेट. इनफैक्ट एवरीथिंग, ऑल द प्रॉपर्टीज विच आर इन द फाइल फॉर्मेट आर ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट इन द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द स्टेज. विल सी दैट नाउ. So we have created multiple stages here. One stage we have created, AWS stage class. So we'll describe this stage here and we'll see the properties. Now you see here, stage file format. The file which is coming into this stage file format has to be CSV. File format record delimiter is there. So you see all these properties are here, and there are other option also, copy option, on error, set limit. These are other default options which is available, like about statement is the default properties on error of the copy options. So all these properties are already available in the stage, but we create a file format to have a subset of these properties. And file format is not like in a overall stage you have a set of properties, a large number of properties, but inside the stage, in a single stage, you can have multiple file. Like you have a JSON file, you have a CSV file. So in that case you don't change the stage properties, because a single stage can have multiple file types. So in that case you create a different file format inside the same stage. So now we have created this particular file format as a CSV file format in the stage AWS stage class. So this is my stage name. So the same stage you can create another file format. Like, where is the command of the file format? So this is the here, and you can change this type, or you can, while creating it, you can give the command set the file type as JSON file. So in that case you will have two file format, one is for CSV and one is for JSON, inside the same AWS stage class stage. So stage will have some values, but that will be overridden by the values of file format. So this is very important. So you always create a file format, or whenever you're working in the Snowflake, or when new to the Snowflake, you always ask for the file format. Is there a file format? You can suggest the team for the file format. These are the way how you can not optimize the performance by it, but you can optimize the better working of the project, and the error thing or corruption of the data will be less. So this was all about the file format. Hopefully you have understood all the concept of file format. विल मीट इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो। नेक्स्ट वीडियो में नई टॉपिक पढ़ेंगे, नई टॉपिक देखेंगे स्नोफ्लेक में। तब तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखें। प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल, हेल्प मी इन सब्सक्राइबिंग टू द चैनल। और जो भी आपके पास डाउट है, जो भी डाउट्स है, तो प्लीज़ कमेंट में पोस्ट करें, एंड वी विल डिस्कस देयर। आई विल कम अप विद द सॉल्यूशन। तब तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखें। टेक केयर एंड हैप्पी लर्निंग।